One country has had enough of its ships being hijacked and crews taken hostage. That led to a bloody 5-hour gun battle today between South Korea's Navy and Somali pirates. And it all began in the pre-dawn darkness of the Arabian Sea. Let's go over to CNN's Tom Foreman. He's working this very dramatic, amazing story for us. Walk us through, Tom, what exactly happened.
Well, you pointed out, Wolf, that these are Somali pirates. Somalia is down here. This is Yemen, Yemen down here, Oman up here. This is India, Pakistan. Look where this attack is. This is way up here from Somalia. This is where it happened. I want to talk about that in a minute. The attack happened, as you mentioned, just as dawn was breaking out here. Look at the ferocity of what happened as 300 naval troops descended on this ship, which was taken on Saturday. Look at all the damage to this ship. Unbelievable damage happening out here. Here they are, bringing these hostages out from inside the ship.
Those are from guns, all those
holes there. And you can tell this kind of damage, this is from big guns. You know that, Wolf. This isn't from anything small. This is a massive assault on this ship out here, and yet...
And these are these Korean fighters.
Right, South Korean fighters coming in here. Their special forces went in and made this attack, simply saying the ship could not be held any longer, to rescue 21 hostages. 5-hour battle on this ship.
Wow.
5 hours, 8 of the pirates were killed, 5 were captured, and all 21 hostages were rescued, only 1 of them injured. The captain who was shot, not life-threatening injuries.
And the Korean soldiers?
The Korean soldiers all came through with no injuries.
Wow, that's amazing.
An astonishing assault here. I'll tell you something interesting about this, Wolf. One of the reasons that we don't hear so much about this is because certain conditions have to be met. We're told this by the International Center that studies piracy out here. Certain conditions have to be met. They have to have an idea of where the prisoners are. They have to have an idea that the hostages are in some sort of a citadel. You'd heard that term from olden times, basically, where they can be sort of sealed off and are not so much under direct threat right now by the pirates. So we've seen some of these operations before as they've come in and tried to rescue people. You know, in the past, when we've seen raids, this is one by the South Koreans from last year, some video of one of the raids that happened. And, of course, we've had U.S. forces that have been involved in various types of operations to rescue people out here. But it's a very difficult thing to do on the open sea. But I'll tell you this, Wolf, it's going to be something that's more in demand. I want you to just look at the numbers here. This is the Arabian Sea right here. This is the attack we're talking about right now. This is all the pirate attacks this year. This year.
2011.
2011. And here's something that's even more striking. You notice that it's ranging very far. That's partially because many of the world's great navies are operating out here and trying to suppress the pirate action down here in Somalia. So what's happened is as they've suppressed it here and up in here, it's moved into much bigger open water. And they've attacked much further from shore because they think they can make money from it. And here's something that'll really shock you. Last year, in January, there were 4 attacks in this area. 4 attacks last year in January. This year in January alone, look at all the attacks that have happened, spread all the way over here. So the simple truth is the pirate problem is not getting better out there. And despite the fact that we're putting a lot of pressure and a lot of military pressure on folks out there, they're adapting. And so forces are going to have to adapt with it, just as the South Koreans did by taking the ship back.
4 in January of last year, 31 to date in January of this year. The month is not even over yet.
A lot of folks.
All right. Thanks very much. Good explanation, Tom.